This is Feature Minder. So it looks like Google Earth accidentally proved flat Earth. You see, there's this TikToker that goes by the name of Brother John, and he found this feature on Google Earth where you can highlight any area and Google Earth will shade in that area and tell you the square mileage on the interior part of whatever you highlighted. So Brother John decided to circle Antarctica and see what the square mileage was. And when he did that, instead of Google Earth shading in the interior of the circle that he made around Antarctica, instead it shaded around the outside of Antarctica. And he thought that was strange. So what he decided to do was to circle the North Pole area. And then he made an outline from the North Pole to Antarctica and circled around Antarctica to see the square mileage of what it would take to travel the distance from the North Pole to Antarctica. And instead of highlighting inside of the outline that he made, Google Earth shaded the entire globe. So he had a massive square mileage. And so Brother John went ahead and experimented and did a few more outlines around other areas, and it was accurate where the highlighted part would be on the interior part of his outline. But it's only when he's dealing with Antarctica is when he notices this glitch where Google Earth refuses to highlight the interior of Antarctica. So I'm gonna play this video for you and check it out for yourself, and maybe some of you out there can try it for yourselves and see what happens, because this shows us that Antarctica is not that small little continent at the bottom of a globe. Instead, this suggests that Antarctica is so massive because it's the outer ring of the flat Earth. So check this out.
I think I just cracked the globe, y'all, and able to prove that the Earth is flat using Google Earth. Google Earth has this tool where you can put points around a certain place, and if you want to measure the perimeter and the square mileage, it can be a circle, a square, odd shape. You can measure a certain state or whatever, the outline, and it'll tell you. So I was using it to try to measure the outline of Antarctica, because we believe Antarctica is not an ice shelf continent on the bottom of the globe, but in fact it is the ice wall that surrounds the flat Earth. So I was trying to use that tool on Google Earth to measure the perimeter of Antarctica. Well, every single time that I try to do it, it would break the circle, it would leave a part open, and it would give me this crescent moon shape of Antarctica on the outside. So I started asking, why does it keep doing this? And I realized, I think it keeps trying to give me this measurement out here, and believed that there is a part of the ice wall that is actually open and ships can actually pass through it, and it's believed that there were actual other continents on the outside of Antarctica. I'm gonna let you see now why I said I cracked the globe, because I think I found a way to use Google Earth measurements to expose that the Earth is flat, because that's all they do. They take a flat Earth map like a skin and they wrap it around the globe, and that's it. All right, whoever wrote the coding for Google Earth knows the measurement is to a flat Earth. So in theory, I wanted to measure around the North Pole and go all the way down to the South Pole and measure the South Pole. But because on the globe model it shows that Antarctica, the South Pole, is a continent, we know that Antarctica is not a continent at the bottom of the globe, but Antarctica is actually the ice wall around the flat Earth. So I came up with a plan. I said, okay, in theory, I want to be able to go around the globe like this, right? And then go down to the bottom of the South Pole, go around, and then go back up to the North Pole. If it's a globe, this is what it should look like. It should give me the square area mileage for the inside, right? But because it's not a globe, and because Google Earth knows it, when I do that, this is what it's going to do. And my theory is that when I do that, it's going to give me the area inside around the ice wall, and it's going to highlight all of this area, and that's exactly what it did. So in theory, it should have highlighted this, right? But because it knows that Antarctica is an ice wall, it wants to give me the outside perimeter, and so it literally highlighted the whole globe. For the record, one more time, the Earth is flat.
And so, yeah, let me know what you think about this. This is evidence that Antarctica is not what we were told. And so now that we pointed this out, I wonder if Google Earth is going to fix this glitch. And I wonder if that's even possible, because this program wants to be accurate and it's refusing to show us that Antarctica is this small continent at the bottom of a globe, and wants to show us that the highlighted area is Antarctica, and that would be a massive square mileage. So I suggest that everybody tries this for themselves and documents it and records it, so that there's plenty of evidence of what was going on before Google decides to attempt to fix this so-called glitch, so that we will have the documented evidence that we need to show the world that Antarctica is not what we were told. And so I'm going to leave a link to my Antarctica playlist if you want to see much more information. Also, if you want to check out my YouTube members only videos, I'm going to leave a link for that in the comment section and description box. You can join my YouTube membership for as little as $1 and gain access to all of my members only videos. I'm also going to leave a link to my other channels, my social media, my Feed Your Mind store, my free email newsletters, and much more. Let's get over 500 likes on this video. Make sure you share it to everybody. Make sure you subscribe. This has been Feed Your Mind. Thank you for tuning in. Signing off.